David wrote Psalm 57 when he was running from King Saul and hiding in a cave. I will share some of this song with you. He begins, "Have mercy on me, my God, have mercy. I will take refuge in the shadow of your wings until the disaster has passed. I cry out to God Most High who vindicates me." David tries to explain how bad it really is. I am in the midst of lions. I'm forced to dwell among ravenous beasts, men whose teeth are spears and arrows, whose tongues are sharp swords. And then the psalmist inserts his praise. "Be exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let your glory be over all the earth." But David wanted to be certain that when his song was sung, that everyone understood the circumstances at hand. "They spread a net for my feet. They dug a pit in my path." And then the psalmist concludes, "My heart, O God, is steadfast. I will sing and make music. I will praise you, Lord, among the nations. I will sing of you among the people." Gratitude in the middle of chaos, or as the psalmist says, even when disaster strikes, or in the middle of people whose words are sharp swords, or lastly, trying to dodge pits that they've built for me to fall into right in the middle of my path. We all have experiences where we can relate to the troubles that David faced. Maybe troubles like COVID-19 would fit right into this Psalm 57. My COVID story includes being considered an essential worker and in a job that required me to be in rooms filled with people, working very long days and for long stretches without a day off. Even before the COVID shelter in place, my long days and long weekends had already begun. I was so tired and exhausted, frustrated, afraid, and even angry. But I didn't feel this way every day or all the time. Like the psalmist, my disaster was interspersed by gratitude. I was grateful for a job, grateful that some days I could work from home, especially when I had to work late into the night. Grateful that I was well, grateful for friends and family who kept on loving me even when I was too busy or tired to talk, and grateful for a God who was watching out for me day and night. Recently, it occurred to me that there was a pattern to the days when I was upset compared to the days I was grateful. Well, on my grateful days, I had found the time and took the time to acknowledge God's presence in my life. On those days when I read the scripture, or those days when I cried out in prayer, or maybe just some time of quiet meditation, or a walk around my backyard, thanking God for the beauty of creation. Some evenings, I went back to evening prayer and time of worship. Once was not enough on those days. Spending time with God, I felt grounded. That time of centering caused me to put my circumstances in perspective, that God was caring for me and guiding me around the pitfalls. This lesson has been carrying me through the last several weeks. It encourages me to make time in my day to acknowledge God in my life, to worship Him, to seek His will, to hear Him speak. I hope my story will be an encouragement to you too.